Hello everyone, you are welcome to Anchor Network, where you get reliable and authentic news that are so crucial to you. I say big thank you to everyone who has been part of this channel and who has taken time to subscribe. And if you are yet to subscribe, I say please click the red subscribe button and also the bell icon. The bell icon will allow you to get notified anytime we publish any news. Ohanaeze Igbo Youth Council Worldwide has urged Igbo and the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, to support the cause for an Igbo presidency come 2023 and jettison their quest for the realization of Biafra independence. The group argued that it would be better for IPOB to back 2023 Igbo presidency, which it said was easier and nearer than Biafra realization. Disclosing this in a statement signed by both the President and Secretary General, Mazi Okechukwu Izuguzoro and Mazi Oku Onabuike, the group said it would inaugurate a new 2023 National Committee on Igbo Presidency project with a clear mandate to reach out to all the youth leaders, opinion leaders, respected statesmen, traditional rulers, religious leaders, women leaders, and students in all the zones. The group equally stated that it would lobby stakeholders in the two major political parties through strong persuasion to break new barriers and build bridges across 6 geopolitical zones. Ohanaeze Igbo Youth Council Worldwide said it would appeal to the conscience of the political actor to concede 2023 presidential ticket to Igbo-speaking states, which Rivers and Delta states are inclusive. Southeast remains an integral part of Nigeria, and in order to address all manner of ill feelings like perceived marginalization and Biafra agitation, Nigerians, irrespective of tribe and religion, know that for unity, justice, fairness, and equity to region, Igbo should be supported to take a shot at the presidency in 2023. It's glaring to all Igbo that Igbo presidency project is closer to achieve than Biafra realization. The process of achieving Biafra independence is more cumbersome and complicated compared to Igbo presidency project, which is closer and easier. He said, irrespective of the fact that IPOB believe in Biafra independence, United Nations are yet to conceive and receive documents of Biafra independence. Or as the European Parliament open discussion on Biafra, we are fully aware of the limitations of Biafra agitation. Yes, we have been through economic hardships, through various nefarious activities of some corrupt customs officers who unleashed untold hardship on Igbo importers and exporters and traders. That is why we should opt to 2023 Igbo presidency as a reaffirmative action towards our togetherness as one tribe. We have petitioned international bodies like Petitions ECOWAS, AU on the sinister motives behind the closure of Akano Ibiam International Airport, Enugu, for 43 days now without a single rehabilitation work going on. After our observation and warnings to the Minister of Aviation, Hadi Sirika, last week, the General Manager Corporate Affairs, Mrs. Hereta Yakubu, hurriedly dished out press release to the public that work will soon begin. Till now, Wiz have taken over the airport. We appreciate the untiring efforts of the Southeast governors led by Governor Dave Umahi for all their efforts in unifying and securing the Igbo region. We call on President Muhammadu Buhari to give presidential order to the Ministry of Works and Housing to resign on the obnoxious policy of erecting toll gates in our federal highways. Our roads are bad and had worsened during this rainy season. It's like adding salt to injury by erecting toll gates on bad roads. Imagine erecting toll gates on Enugu-Port Harcourt roads, Aba axis, which is a death trap, or a toll gate on Aba-Calabar Expressway, overtaken by bushes and hunters are having a great day, or a toll gate on Onisha, Akokwa, Okigwe Expressway, which is now a trekking route only for bicycles and motorcycles? Is it Abomoge Uge Road or Ofia Arochukwu Calabar Expressways, whose only bridge connecting Abia State had collapsed? Or is it Enugu Onitsha Expressways that you will erect toll gates and expect Igbo to pay Federal Executive Council on its validatory sessions on May 22nd, 2019, approved the expansion and rehabilitation of Aba Calabar Expressway routes, rehabilitation of Ikotekpene Umahia Expressway, dualization of Owerri Umahia Expressway, dualization of Aba Owerri Expressway, Abomege Uge Road, and the same minister Fashola is yet to commence work on any of these routes. Erecting toll gates will send wrong signals. Presidency should suspend and scrap such obnoxious policy. It's anti-people's policy. Wow, that is interesting. Somebody was like, what is interesting here? What do you want me to say? It is interesting, and they will talk about it. The reason why it is interesting, that's what we want to talk about. First and foremost, I just want to take it from where I can remember from. These are the, when they were campaigning, and after campaign, they were telling us that what the Southeast are enjoying now. They made mention of the roads that are going on, that they have done so well, that even during the time of PDP, they never visited those roads. But during the time of APC now, that they have done a lot of roads, they have done a lot of, the place is something else. It's beautiful, the roads are good and all of that. But I'm surprised now that Ohanaeze is saying, can you imagine all the roads, the areas, the expressways that they have listed that are in bad shape, and see the way they describe the situation of those roads now. We'll be hearing different things, but people will come out and tell you that they have been traveling to that place, they have been to that place, that nothing is working. But from presidency, they will tell you they have done a lot of roads, a lot of major things, that even they, at the time of PDP, that Southeast did not enjoy the kind of infrastructural projects going on in the Southeast as we speak now. But people will tell you that they don't see it, that they always say they do this, and you can only hear the projects of APC, but you can't feel it, you can't see it. But it will be as if people are just trying to dent their image. But now it is the same. I think it is Ohanaeze now is acting as the intermediary, between the Biafrans or the Igbo people and the presidency. And from what they are saying, from all indications, they are trying to beg the IPOP people to support this issue of presidency. In my own opinion, it's good. Of course, they can beg them, they can plead to them. But in my own opinion, must anybody come from a particular place? If really we operate one Nigeria, must anybody come from a particular place before we can enjoy, being citizens of this country? That is my question. So for the fact that Buhari is there now, does it mean everything that we are supposed to enjoy as a people, we will not enjoy it? Is that what they are telling us? Because I don't get it. So does it mean now if the Igbo, if they have their presidency, if they have, their opportunity to be there, or they have it to themselves, does it mean they are going to discard everybody? They are not just going to look at everybody, every other person, every other region? Is that what they are saying? Or they are just fighting for some politicians? I don't know, because that is the way I see it. Because if it is somebody, an Igbira man, or Isoko man, or whosoever, that is a president, of what difference does it make? Because it's baffling. It baffles me all the time. They will say, oh, the presidency must go to so place, must go to so place. Is that our problem? Buhari that is there, why can't Buhari do the needful? Must it be when an Igbo person is there, or when a Yoruba man is there, or when a Hausa man is there, that things will work out? Is it not anybody that will sign the oath, or I don't know how to just put it, to be able to say, I will do the bidding of Nigeria? Because when you have already read the oath, and you have already signed the oath that you are going to do the biddings of Nigeria, when you are being sworn in. So I see no reason why they will not be begging and all of that. It is because that is the foundation they have laid down. Because at the end of the day, if the Igbo man gets there, is the Igbo man going to do the bidding of everybody, or is going to do the bidding of the Igbos? That is what I don't get. Now Buhari is there. Why is Buhari not making things life comfortable for everybody. So now, since Buhari is there now, what has changed? Even from his own end, from his own people, in his own region, what difference does he make? The other time, this man came out, this Arewa youth leader, I've forgotten his name, he came out and saying that it is necessary that the presidency goes back to the north, that because the man they have now is not doing their bidding, that it is unfortunate that a lot of things are really going wrong in the north, that they hoped or they thought that because they have their own person, their own son, at the end of affair, that things will be okay, but reverse is the case. He's complaining about that. So if an Igbo man gets there, anybody can be there. That is just, I'm not even saying that it has to be this or it has to be, anybody can be there. Anybody, even who we've never even heard about the person's name, even from all these minority tribes, anybody can be the president of the country. This thing is really baffling until we tackle this issue of it has to be this, it has to be this, it has to be that. Of course, if you look at it holistically, you will like, okay, let the Igbos, let them have their shot, because it's been a long time, they've not been there for a very long time. It is understandable. But the issue is that, I'm telling you, if people who are there, whosoever that is there, if the person does the bidding of the masses of Nigeria, if the person sees everybody as Nigerians, I'm telling you, things will be okay. Nobody will even remember where you came from or where you are not from. That is where we are having problem over and over again. By the time an Igbo man enters there, or Yoruba man enters there, or whosoever that is going to be there, at the end of the day, it's still the same complaint. Some other people will be saying marginalization. Across board, everybody pays tax. So why is it that everybody cannot enjoy the dividends of democracy? That is what we are talking about. That's what we are talking about. So it is not a bad thing that an Igbo man should be there at all. It is not a bad thing. But because of this issue of and if the Igbo man gets there, is he going to be the same? All of them, they will gather themselves. It is only themselves they will know, because they have a cartel. They have their cliques. The politicians, they have their cliques. Those are the things they are fighting for. They are not fighting for ordinary man on the streets. They are not fighting for ordinary man. Like I always say, it cuts across board. You talk about the three regions and all the other minority tribes. All of them, they have politicians. We have representatives from all of those corners. What are they doing? What are they doing? And yet they are collecting salary. We have senators. What are they doing? The biddings of whom are they doing? That is the question we need to be asking ourselves. Because even if an Igbo man gets there, it's still going to be the same problem, because of the same attitude that these politicians have. But another thing, they are pleading to the IPOB. I'm sure those ones, they are not even going to listen to them. I'm sure they might not listen to them, because they have been disappointed over and over again. Of course, it is left for them if they want to agree to that. But from the look of things, I'm not sure they are ready for all this presidency to try to cajole them, to try to woo them, or to deceive them again. I'm not sure they are ready for that. But if they can convince them, good and fine. But what is important now is that if we are talking of one Nigeria, let everybody see it, let everybody experience it. That's what we are talking about. Because at the end of the day, if an Igbo man gets there, you will see that all the politicians, all of them, they will perch around the Igbo president. If it is a Yoruba man, all the politicians, they have their cartel. Like I always say, we have two groups in this country: the masses group and the politicians group. Once any elections, or maybe anybody who is in position of authority gets there, you start seeing them, all of them, they start playing Ludo. You are going to be here, you are going to be here. But for the masses, forget it. It's still going to be business as usual. If an Igbo man gets there, they are just talking about the politicians. They are politician friends. They are not talking of even the people, the Igbo people. The real people, the real Igbo people, they are not concerned about them. They are all this Ohanaeze they are talking. It's all about these politicians. That's it. Is it not happening in the north? Is it not happening in the west too? So you want to tell me that, okay, even as the vice president is from the southwest, okay, what the southwest people, what are they gaining for Oshibayo to be there in the first place? Does that put food on anybody's table? No, it's just business as usual. So guys, that is just my own opinion concerning what Ohanaeze they are saying. They are trying to plead to IPOB to be able to support them, that it is easier to get a 2023 presidency than to get a Biafra. Of course, they will come and answer you on that. So guys, leave your comments below in the comment section what you think about what Ohanaeze is talking about. Thank you very much. Bye.